Why are people calling me with dirt on you? That's the question, isn't it? Not just a question, but a heavy silence that follows. A ringtone that started to sound more like an alarm. Because the calls keep coming. The messages keep sliding in. Little birds whispering, sometimes squawking, always with information about you. And let's be clear, this isn't about them, the messengers. They're just the symptom. The real sickness, the real question is why they feel so comfortable, so eager to dial my number with chapters of your story you probably thought were sealed shut. What is it about your path, your moves, your vibrations that makes my phone the public ledger for your alleged misdeeds? They talk about things said in rooms I wasn't in, deals done in shadows I didn't cast. They offer up receipts, so to speak, for actions and words that paint a certain portrait. It's coded, you understand. Never the full picture. Always just enough to plant a seed, to water the doubt. The language is veiled, but the intent, crystal clear. They're trying to redraw the lines, shift the allegiances, and this right here, this is why my drawbridge stays up. This is why the moat is deep. This is why trust isn't handed out like flyers on a street corner anymore. Because every time that phone lights up with a new installment, a fresh load of dirt, it's a stark reminder, a brutal education. You start to see the smiles that don't quite reach the eyes. You start to hear the silence that's a little too loud around certain names, certain situations. You know, Hassan Campbell ain't the only one who said it, but he's one of the loudest voices cutting through the noise, telling you plain, watch your circle before they hurt you. And it echoes, man. It echoes hard when the calls come in. Not from enemies I expect, but from directions I'm told should be safe. It's a chilling truth. The deepest cuts often come from the blades you never saw, wielded by hands you might have once held. The call too often is coming from inside the house. So, when these whispers reach my ears, it's more than just gossip. It's a signal, a flare in the night. It tells me what kind of currency is being traded in your name and who's looking to cash out. It's a warning shot, not just for you, but for anyone listening. Be mindful of the soil you walk on and who you let tend your garden, because some people don't mind planting weeds in your flower beds, especially if they think it'll give them a rose. This isn't about judgment. It's about acknowledgement. Acknowledging that the streets have ears and eyes and a very, very long memory. And those you break bread with today might be the ones serving you up on a platter tomorrow. So, the call's about you. They're a symptom. The dirt, it's a mirror. And the lesson? Protect your neck, protect your peace, and understand that sometimes the loudest warnings about who someone is comes from the very people they thought they controlled. Watch your circle, because they're damn sure watching you. And some of them, they've got a blade behind their back.